see here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 Swedish fish high? Holy smokes, I had no idea that I had that many rares. That is so crazy. I can't believe that. Oh, and look at there, the bonus. My Canada Dry. Absolutely. We got to snag that out of there. All right. Well, anyways, hey everybody. Welcome to Twiddler's Place. I am the Twiddler. You are my Twiddlings. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Apparently, I lost a Swedish fish there that I'm going to have to munch on in a little bit. And let's click on some buttons here and oh, look at that. Holy smokes, I'm in. All right. So, tonight we are going to be looking at this. Yes, this. This is the rare tower. I don't know. There's probably 1,200, 13, maybe 1,400 rares there. They are all random from packs that I have been purchasing over, I'd say, the last 6 months. Pulled them all out and threw them here, so we're gonna go through a few of them tonight and see if we can add them to our 2022 mystery card pull game. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's grab a stack here. Let's take one Swedish fish out. So we are down to probably 7 Swedish fish in height now. Let's put our Swedish fish up here. And so, yep, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit extra. So we're down to 6 Swedish fish. So I'm gonna have to get some more and stack that sucker tall. See if we can't get it to about 10 high, 10 Swedish fish high. That's how I measure things, through Swedish fish now. Swedish fish, and then I wash it all down with Canada Dry. Anyways, thanks again for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. If you've seen some of my stuff before, you know that I am currently working on getting some deals together for next year, so that we can have even more fun than we might be having tonight. So, right now, it's just kind of going through and going to take all these rares. I'm going to value them out. If they have enough value, I'm going to go ahead and add them to, let's see, to the mystery card pull for 2022, which I'm hoping will be in January. Not 100% sure yet. Might be a little bit later. It just depends on how we go. If you see behind me, I have all these packs. Hey, Alan, I appreciate you joining me, man. Appreciate the support, man. A couple of times now, so love you, brother. So we are, let me click here. Okay. So if you look behind me here, I've got all these packs. These packs right here are going to be part of a mystery pack pull game in 2022 that I hope to bring to you guys. We'll get more into that. The closer it gets, the more information I'm going to actually give out on it. So this can take some time, so without further ado, let me get situated here and bring up my Delver and get my stuff together here, and we will get started. Again, we're just going to look at some value for a lot of you. There's a lot of older cards in here, so you're probably going to see some cards you've never seen before. It's a good possibility, and I hope that we can. I can bring you some entertainment by looking at some of these. A lot of these are in pretty good shape, but I noticed several of them are, well, it's got the wear around the edges and everything, so they're not going to qualify. But hey, let's dig into it. I love this thing. Again, some of these you're going to see, some of these you won't. The ones that I'm going to show you are the ones that actually make the cut. So let's see. Let me go in here and get some stuff. Again, for those of you who are new to watching me, I use Delver Lens as my my base program. I've got a lot of it's got a lot of customization in here, as you can see. There, revised. All right, Alan. No, that's awesome. I started right after Revised. I think I started in Fallen Empires. I can't remember if that was before or after Revised, but it was so far back. Hell, I'm having a hard time just keeping up with the stuff that is released nowadays, even though I'm only 6 months back into it. So, but anyways, this has a lot. Delver Lens has a lot of options. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, as you can tell. As of right now, it's just you and me, Alan. So hopefully we'll have a few people join. I have shared this in a couple of different spots. Don't know if it's getting taken down or whatnot. But hopefully I can be entertaining enough for you to stick around for a little while with me. So anyways, Alan, let me, I'm going to go ahead and clear the last one out. Get those all deleted. And then get started on this. As you can see in the background here, I have all my Twiddle cards. That's right. All my Twiddle cards. I've been saving up Twiddle cards. So if you guys have any Twiddle cards, feel free to get my address and send them to me because I'm taking them all. I'm going to monopolize the Twiddle card moving forward. So, all right. Let me get this here. And let's get started. All right. Let's see. All right. So we are going to start off. I will definitely tell you the names of all the cards. Oracle's Attendance out of 9th edition. That is of no value to us. Turn the tables. Let's see here. This thing is usually pretty good. I need to get a higher chair so I can be sitting above my camera, because sometimes you can see my head this way and this way and this way. Still learning all this, still kind of working out the kinks. So I hope I'm not too annoying with it all. If I'm too, but I really kind of want to be. I need to adjust so that I'm a little smaller here, you know, not so in your face. So let me adjust this down just a little bit. Maybe that'll help me. So Veiled Crocodile, no value. Another. Oh, I got it. All right. Already did that. Cloud Hoof Kieran. Let's see. 55, no value. Let's see. All right. Haunted Horror. Holy smokes. All right. I've already come across. This is 1650, guys. Haunted Horror. So that is out of Ravinica, City of Gold. If you take a look here, 1658 is its value. That's down $2.91. I guess that's over the last week. That's pretty cool. All right. Just to kind of give you a history, I don't know if you were here when I was explaining it earlier, Alan, but about 6 months ago, I pulled out all my thousands and thousands of cards that I had locked away for about 10 years. And I took them all and organized them all, basically, into categories so that I could do a mystery pull game. And then I started buying, I bought about, I think I'm up to 6 collections. Yeah, the horror is from OG. Yep, Ravinica. That's right. This is a phenomenal card. I used to love it. Anyways, so I pulled out everything, divvied those up, bought about 6 different collections from people, and then bought a whole bunch of stuff behind me here on my shelves and everything so that I could start giving away stuff, which hopefully starting in 2022, I'm going to start giving stuff away. So share the stream, like it, save me in there. I'm going to be giving stuff away. You heard it from me here, Alan. I'm going to be giving stuff away. And you're here, so you might be the only one that receives it right now. I'm hoping to build that up over time, though, so we'll see what happens. So anyways, we're going to take that, and we're going to put a little bit of value on the back of it here so that we know moving forward what we're dealing with. And then we're going to add it over here into our... Actually, you know what? We're going to put it off to the side because I need to take some information down on that later. So we're already about 8 cards in, and we've already hit a $16 card. That is awesome. So let's get back to it real quick. So we've got Denizen of the Deep. No value. Cloud Key. 435. That's got a little bit of value, so let's throw this. What are we going to do with this? I don't know if you've been here before, Alan, but we're going to sleeve it up is what we always call it. We're sleeving them up. So take this. Let's take a look, though. You know, one of the things I did not do is look at the other card and make absolutely sure that it was in in a condition that would be good enough to give away to people. I don't want to give away inferior product. I've got a different type of pull game for the inferior product. It's a much cheaper one. I've got a lot of $30 and $40 cards in that one because there's a bunch of cards that I, over time, and many people over time, never sleeved. And that's really irritating. So I am guilty of that as well. This Hunted Horror looks absolutely phenomenal as well. So we'll put that aside along with our Cloud Key. Cloud Key, oh, you know what? This is actually the wrong edition. Let's take a look here real quick. The Cloud Key in here shows as Time Spiral Remastered, but as you can see here, it is not. So, boom, Future Sight, and look at that. We just increased our value on it. We just went from, what, $4.50 to $7. So, I almost shorted myself. So let's take that, put a little bit of value on it, and put it off to the side. So we're looking all right here. About 8 cards in, and we're already at, what's that? The total value here is $26.78, but that's including all the junk cards, which you can see here are 55 and under. So as of right now, we're sitting at Hunted Horror at $16.58 and Cloud Key at $6.95. So that's awesome for being 8 cards into the stack. So we're probably going to hit about 150 cards tonight. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Future Sight, yep. Appreciate you guys being with me. For anybody who is joining me, thank you so much. If you don't mind, share the stream. If you could, like the page, just say hi. I don't mind. Follow me. As I was telling Alan earlier, I'm going to be giving lots of stuff away, so you guys can be a part of that. All right, so let's get in here. This is Workhorse. There we go, 228. My gosh. All right, let's take a look. 228, and that is actually from Exodus, so it's more like a $3 card. So let's take a look here. Looks like cards in pretty good condition. It's worthy of the giveaway, so let's sleeve it up. Put some value on it. So anything over $1.50 goes in. Anything $1.50 and over actually goes into the pull game. I try not to go, at least in my pull game, I'm going to try and not go under $1.50, which means it's going to be hard, but I probably have about 65,000 cards to go through. I've already been through about 35,000 of them, so I do have close to 100,000 cards. I have got a whole slew of vintage cards from Alpha all the way through, I think, Stormhold. That's where I consider the vintage. Once they started putting gold and silver symbols on everything, that's where I started thinking, it's not quite vintage anymore. They're changing things, so... I'm going to take a look here. All right, cool. All right, so let's move on. Sears Sundial. So we'll take a look at the value of this tonight. I probably paid, I'm going to say, near $1,000 for all the collections and stuff. And then I probably bought about $3,000 or $4,000 worth of sealed product, which again I'm going to try and give away, or I'll break open some packs and whatnot. As you can see up here, I've got some Flesh and Blood. I've got everything from the original all the way through Tales of Aria. Unfortunately, I didn't get in until it was a little too late, so I've got some unlimited here that I'll probably bust into. But then starting with Tales of Aria, it's all limited edition, so I'll probably only bust open one box of these and save all my other boxes. Maybe even give some of the boxes away, so as prizes, as the value increases on them. So if you are into Tales of Aria, that's another thing to be looking out for. So anyways, let's get back here. Sears Sundial, 40 cents. It is garbage. So let's get over here. Let's do the next one. Favor of the Mighty. Favor of the Mighty, 67. Garbage. Sun Petal Grove, $5. Yeah, $5. And this is all TCG. All TCG pricing. So, oh, you know what? I'm not doing a very good job of looking at the additions of everything here. So let's go in here. 2012. Okay. Drops down to $4.40, but that's still got a little bit of value. So let's go ahead and sleeve that sucker up. Put some, oh, sorry about that. Put some, a little bit of value in it here. and then we will move on. All right, so let's go here. Move over here. All right. All right, so I hear myself a little bit, so I'm going to completely turn down my volume so that there's no feedback. Hey, Alan, if you hear any feedback moving on from this point, let me know if you don't mind. Like I said, I'm still working out a lot of the kinks and trying to figure out what is actually interesting to people and what isn't. Apparently, going through these isn't so interesting, but I am building my base right now. So I have a couple of people that are regulars that have been showing up, and they are apparently not here tonight. You know, not everybody can be here all the time. That is demonic collusion, and the card actually looks pretty good. I don't see any blemishes or anything on it anywhere, so we're going to sleeve that sucker up. The value on it that I showed was about $350. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I thought people would like too, especially some of the newer players would love to see a lot of the older cards. I have to show you some things later. I got to show you one thing real quick. Let's see if I can find it here. And those are, yep, yeah. Here's just some old cards that I've got. I've just got a handful of them. These are all, I don't know. I want to say they're $10 and up, but I'm not 100% sure. But these are some of my betas. So you got Regeneration, Frozen Shade, Power Leak, Sea Serpent, Flight, Circle of Protection Blue, Hill Giant, Venalist Hero, Fear, False Orders, Paralyze. Anyways, going through all these, I don't want to run through them all with you, but I've got a whole ton. Oh, there's my Twiddle. Look at that. I've got a beta Twiddle. Love that. Yep. You know how you can tell on a majority of these? You can tell that they're betas because down in the corner down here, see the little white divot right there? That's one of the things. And then the edges aren't as rounded as the alphas. So the alphas had really big. Let me see if I got my. Is that one? Nope. That's my beta. I got a ton of betas and all. And I'm going to be giving these away. These are a part of my giveaway. These are going to go into my pool game in 2022. So mark it down. Follow me. Pay attention to when I finally announce it. I'm thinking near the end of January is what the plan is, but I'm going to be giving away betas. So if you have never gotten a beta and you've never had your hands on one, this is going to be your opportunity to own a beta. It seems like there are less and less. Somebody's probably hoarding them all, but every single time that I tend to buy a collection, I tend to find some stuff that people didn't realize that they had, and these are all betas. Matter of fact, let me see. I think I got a nice value beta here. Is that my... Here we go. I just got this out of a collection the other day. Paralyze. Or Pestilence, I'm sorry. I got Paralyze already, but there's your Pestilence beta. So that is probably one of my cooler betas. So anyways, that's that. Put this back up in here. And I am going to bring up a screen real quick. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's cancel that out. And there you go. All right. So anyways, Alan, it really all depends on how many people I can get to watch. I got to get people watching. And if I can get people watching more, then, dude, I'm going to be giving stuff away. Now, the mystery pull, obviously, you're going to pay to pull, and there is a good possibility you could pull a beta. There is a good possibility you could pull a $100 card. There is a good possibility you could pull a $1.50 card. But at the end of it all, you could also buy in. You'll also be buying buy-ins, which will kind of enter you into, at the very end, I will take all those buy-ins, throw them into a pot, and pick one. And they'll win a $300 or $400 prize, which could be a couple of booster boxes, maybe a collector's box and a nice card or something. Anyways, So if they show up, Alan, tell them to say hey. If they want to see some betas and stuff, man, I'll bust them out and show them to them. But for now, I'm going to put these away so we can go and find more value that I can put into that pool game. So, all right. So, forgot to put my... There we go. All right. So anyways, I'm going to be going through all those at another time, pricing those out and everything too. I want people to see what I'm putting in so they can see the value that they're going to get when I start playing the mystery pool game. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll probably last a few hours. There's going to be a ton of cards. Obviously, the more money I can raise doing that, the more I can buy and the more I can give away again. So that's the whole thing, is to turn it. I want to make it kind of like I want to make it a giveaway machine. So, man, I'm talking too much. Let me chill out for a few minutes and see if I can get a few more cards here. So anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever taken a look and seen, but black cards are hard to scan. I don't know why. It could be just the border against the side, but black cards seem to be really hard. So here we go. Here's Yomiji, Who Bars the Way. Looks like $2.50. Yeah, no problem, man. Let's see here. 2.50. They say that a majority of doing the whole thing is talking. I'm not so sure that's the case. I can't even get my own family to watch, so. All right. So let's move on. And there's Wormfang Manta. No value. Let's see, it's Predatory Advantage. No value. Wave of Reckoning. And that is Mercadian Masks. Looks like it's a $4 card. Take a look at it. See if looks like there's a little bit of a blemish up top there. I don't see much on the bottom. I don't see much around. Man, yeah, that one looks pretty good too. Since my favorite color combo is Boros, I'd say that I'd love to see if you pull goodies from Ravenica and Gatecrash. Okay, all right. I don't know if I have any Gatecrash in here. Then again, I did buy some collections, and I really don't know what's in here. So I've thumbed through it once or twice, but never really. Like I said, I was out of the game for so long. I played from 94 to about 98, 99. Collected a little bit more, and then once I collected, I kind of went through some things in life where I lost a bunch of my cards, and then came back to it. Bought a whole bunch of cards about 15 years ago. Sold a whole bunch on eBay, and then after I sold a whole bunch on eBay, that's when I was like, man, I'm so tired of sleeving all these cards and building repacks, and I shoved them all under the bed. And then now, 10, maybe 15 years later, I pulled them all back out, and I don't even remember what I used to have. I think that I'm the one who probably had most of those betas and stuff. So, because about 10, 15 years ago, the commons weren't worth all that much, and people didn't care. Now that they actually have value, people are starting to care, and I'm just glad I have a few. So, let's see here, 53 cents, garbage. Blood Tribute. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. $2.75. That is Zendikar. $2.75 out of Zendikar. So, and I just love it. I don't see any blemishes on. It might be just a little ding up there, but nothing. You love Char? Who doesn't? So, let me see. What was this? $2.75. So we'll make it. That's a $2.50 card. So let's go back here for you. There you go, buddy. 4 damage to target creature or player and 2 damage. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay, yep, you're right. Yeah, that. And for the cost, nowadays that wouldn't be great, but I guess depending on what type of thing you're playing, a char 45 cents, I think. Let's see. Yeah, char's listed. If you can see right there, char's listed at 45 cents. It looks like it came out of the original Ravenica kit. Let me take a look at the edition. Where was char? There's. Oh, look at that. Man, I'm not paying attention. I got somebody on 49 cents, so it went up a few cents. So yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? You could probably pick that up at your local store or your local game store for a quarter or whatever they're selling commons for. It's funny, I'll go into one of mine and buy a whole bunch of commons for them for several dollars and come home and find out that some of them are actually worth $1. Some of the older ones. I go in and specifically look for the older stuff. So all right. I'm just gonna I had a hit the other day where or I hit a slump, I guess you could say, where I went about 100 cards and got absolutely nothing. A play set, yeah. Well, I tell you what, give me your address. If you'll send it to me on Messenger, I'll put some aside for you, and once I build up enough of them, I'll send them to you. All right. I'm not going to use them for anything. So Yamava's Embrace, 44 cents. And Gelatinous Genesis. Lotus Blossom. I see that there. Let's scan. 623 Lotus Blossom. Okay, that is an Urza Saga. Yep. All right, so that is a $6 card. Let's take a look. And it looks in pretty good shape. Doesn't look bad at all. That looks like a good $6 card, fellas. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Like I said, send it to me if you have to. Just somehow get a hold of me. I'm on. I don't know if you follow me on my regular account or if you see me in the in some of the different groups that I'm in. But anytime. Yeah, I know. Lotus Blossom. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? $6. But that was an Urza. So I'm surprised it's actually not worth a lot more than that. I know it was only a Blossom, but it does say Lotus in it. And I think that's the only thing that really drives up the value of a lot of these things. All right, there's a Buck Hunted Troll. Pretty much a garbage card. But I know some people who used to use these left and right. So there's you. Apparently, I've got a whole ton of this Ravenica stuff in here. This is going to actually go into my side game, the minor game I was telling you about. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's okay if I DM you. Yes, absolutely. DM me to this account. That's what it's there for. So you can DM me your address, and then I will write it down, and I'm gonna get a collection of them though before I send anything to you. So unless you win something, then I'll throw it in with that, or if you purchase something during a pull game or whatever it is, I'll end up, as I gather them and all that stuff, I'll kind of put them in there for you. So anyways, so I got that side pull game going on. So we will start stacking these into a couple of different stacks. Nyx, look at that. I haven't seen Nyx in forever. And that is Future Sight. So that's 336. We're gonna show that. Look at that. And it's not in bad shape at all. Man, I lucked out getting some of these collections. I know that deeper down, I'm gonna have some that are in pretty rough shape. And matter of fact, in my second little stack over here, I see some that look like they're gonna get a little rough on me. So 336. I'm gonna put 350 on that one. And we're off to the races. Let's find another one. Let's find another hit. Man, tonight's pretty good. Like I said, I went, 100 cards or something the other night and had no fire. Man, there's Inexorable Tide, which is the wrong. Let's go in here and change it to Scars of Mirrodin. It's down a little bit, but it is still Looks like a $5.23 card. Look at that sucker right there. $5.23. My God, I'm actually, yeah, Nyx was a great card. I agree. Totally agree. Inexorable Tide. In great shape. My God. Dude, I am lucking out. You know, sometimes I've gotten really squashed by collections before. I've even got ripped off a couple of times. Not anymore. I've learned my lesson on a couple of those things. So, I have lucked out here recently. So that's awesome. So let's see. Let's go on to the next one. Oh man, I used to love the look of these cards. Oh man, I'm surprised they didn't go over better. I mean, this is a garbage card, but I love that look. That was so cool when they were doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. For Infect, yeah, the Infect decks. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the newer decks, I'm not familiar with many of them. You know, and it's been so long, I'm kind of lost on the old ones. I got to get back to playing Friday Night Magic so I can kind of get back into the maybe the lingo and the rhythm of things. Man, it's crazy. But I have avoided that recently because I tend to find myself sitting with somebody who will annoy the ever-loving snot out of me. Either they're playing way too fast or something. I mean, just something that's going to annoy me. A commander player, yeah, I haven't even had like I said, I've only been back for a short minute, and I have not even had an opportunity to play commander yet. I haven't built any decks because I'm having so much fun actually putting these together to try and do a pool game that I'm more into the financial and business aspect of everything right now. Trying to make sure that I put together something that's going to be really cool and really good. So, a lot of garbage here, the last 5 or 6. So that's really what I've been primarily focused on, kind of wanting to give stuff away. There we go, Phyrexian Swarm Lord. That is a $6 card. Here we go. Phyrexian Swarm Lord. That's what is that? That is 2011. So it's a little newer. I mean, you know, within the last 10 years, but pretty good shape. There's a little ding up there, but nothing that can keep it out. How do you like playing Commander? I have watched it actually on many occasions. I watched the Commander show, the Commander group or something like that on YouTube. And I love watching all the actors and the different celebrities coming on. Man, that is so cool watching people play that you would never think could be into a game like Magic. I mean, it's crazy. Move these over, get these here, and we'll get set back up. And the Keeper of the Nine Gales, Craig Saurian, Jeweled Spirit. I don't know if you remember any of these. Exiled Doomsayer. Uh-oh. We got a $17.75 card. Krark's Thumb. Let's take a look at it. It does have a ding up here. If you can see it, there's a ding. The rest of it looks pretty good. There is one little ding. There's some more on the back here. This card, unfortunately, looks like it's going to go into one of my side games. So that's going to be kind of cool. My side games are cheaper, but they come with cards that are imperfect. So, yeah, the YouTube show. And that's what's kind of gotten, believe it or not, about 6 months ago, I think the Commander Zone is what it's called. And that's what kind of got me into pulling my cards back out and everything. We've always talked about, hey, let's sell the cards. Let's get rid of the cards. Let's do something with the cards. Matter of fact, I was this close to getting rid of all my cards not too long ago. Just to a guy that opened up a little hobby shop down the street. He probably wasn't going to offer me more than a few $100 for the 20,000-30,000 cards I had at the time. And let me tell you, I am absolutely, game nights. There you go. Game nights is awesome. I love watching it. Sometimes, and I'll skip through sometimes. you know, because I'll get the parts where I really like watching kind of the strategy play out and stuff. It's really kind of neat the way that they do some of that stuff. So this, unfortunately, it is a 17-5 card. A 17-5 card, but I'm going to have to add it to my side game rather than the standard game. So unfortunately, that is just the way it happens when you buy collections. Sometimes you're just going to get cards that don't make the cut. Spike Tiller. I have yet to see any slivers. That's the one thing I love looking for. Way back in the day, the slivers. There's a dual nature. That's $1. It's in pretty good shape. That's going to go in my side game. So let's go ahead and sleeve it up. So sleeve it up and throw a number on here. All right. Throw that off to the side. And come on. Come on. Minimu School at Water's Edge. That is a $19 card from Champions of Kamigawa. Look at that. That is a $19 card. I have seen this card on several occasions and I've seen people use it. This, I'm guessing a legendary permanent would be. Is this not usable in Commander? That would be a wild card to be able to use, or at least some kind of format that involves Commanders. Are Commanders legendary? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not privy yet, but this is a $19 card, and it is it's been steady. Doesn't show to be on the rise or anything. So we're gonna put this down, put some value on it, and put it over here. So man, I tell you what, we're through what? Maybe 40 cards, maybe 50. And let's merge everything together. And we're already at $118 worth of value. Isn't that crazy? And I still got, what, 1,200 left? Maybe a little less. Bioplasm. Linen Sun Standard. Mesa Enchantress. Mesa Enchantress. Is that a 12? That is a 12. So let's change our edition. That is a $2 card. And it is a $2 card that is in really good condition. As you can see, it's in good condition. So let's go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up, and we'll go ahead and put him in the game. Thanks for joining me, guys. Whoever might be joining me now, I appreciate it. I am the Twiddler. You have joined me here at Twiddler's Place, and you are my little twiddling. So I will put some value to that one, and we're going to put this off to the side here, and let's go ahead and move on to the next card. So, all right, Soul Scour. Obstinate Baloth. It's 89 cents. That's probably worth something somewhere else. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to get the camera so close. The phone so close to my camera. Let's see. Thicket Elemental. So, oh, there we go. Necrogen Mists. Necrogen Mists. That is part of Mirrodin. It's a $12 card right there, baby. Some more fire, finally. Look at that. That is awesome. Hey, listen, if you're just joining me or if you're with me or anything, please like the stream. Share the stream. Comments down below. Say hi. Follow me. I'm going to be giving stuff away in 2022, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. Let's see. Let's add that up. That is a $13 card, so we'll put some value to that. Yes, I loved Mirrodin. Mirrodin was cool. Again, I didn't play, but I was kind of in tune with a lot of what was going on. You know what? I actually put this in the wrong sleeve. I tend to put anything over $10 in a much better sleeve so that it is well protected, so that if I give it away or when I give it away, it is going to stay in good condition and be protected for anybody who uses it. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. One of the bad things about growing up way back in the days, we never sleeved our cards. Man, we never sleeved them at all. But we loved playing with them. So, oh, look at that. There's a 7th edition right there. There's Jandor Saddlebags. Let's bring that up. Jandor Saddlebags. Only 60 cents, but that is really cool. That is a 7th For those of you who have not seen a 7th, that is a way older card. Untapped target creature. Obviously, you can use that for many different purposes. That might even still be legal. Tells me here. Let me see. Nope, it does not tell me here. But you know what? I can scan this sucker again, and we can find out. See, if you'll notice, one of the other things that I actually like about this set, or not this set, this Delver Lens, is it tells you up here what it's legal in, Legacy and Commander. So it is available being in Commander. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move this to the side here. And if you want to take away something, you can find whatever it is that you scanned in here. Let's see, there was that 7th edition Twiddle, which we actually didn't have a Twiddle, so we'll take that out. So let's find that 7th. Actually, it wasn't a 7th edition, was it? It came up as a different edition, but it was Jandor Saddlebag nonetheless. So let's take a look here. It's gonna be, where are you gonna be? There it is, and let's get that sucker out of there. So we've got 2 of them in there, and now we're out. We want to be able to keep all of our values in here. So let's go ahead and move on to our next card. Next card is Shape Anew. And then, oh, look at that. We're getting into some Apocalypse. I don't know if you guys remember Apocalypse. That was a pretty cool. Hey, John, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining me tonight, man. Hey, you going to be streaming soon? I know you tend to watch mine. I want to start watching yours again, but here's a set evolver. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with Apocalypse, I love the Apocalypse set. That was one of my really cool cards back in the day. So got that. And then let's move on to our next one, Realms Uncharted. There you go. Look at that. That is Rise of the Eldrazi. And it is a $4.85 card. We will take a look at it. That is a good looking card there, guys. So, oh, wait a minute. Do we have? No. Okay. No. Is this the way it hit the light? So we're looking at a $5 card right there. Let's go ahead and sleeve it up. And we will add it to our pull game. So let's put some value to that right there. All right. Get that in here. Move this over here. Thanks for joining me, John. I appreciate it. If you guys get an opportunity, like this stream, share this stream. If you can share this stream and we can get more people watching. Man, the other day I had 13 people watching for the first time. Obviously, what I've noticed is that when people actually have something negative or bad to say about Magic the Gathering or any of that stuff, people tend to tune in. But when you're doing something really cool or that you think is really cool, people don't tend to tune in too much. So I've just got to be able to put out a better product, and I'm working on that, guys. So I'm getting better at my delivery and whatnot. I got to get better at all this stuff right here. This is the stuff. So you're not streaming until next week's big live stream. Oh, okay, test run. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you need me to log in and test it with you, let me know. Let me know, and I will help you out, man. I got no problem with that. You just got to hit me up on Messenger. It'll ding me, and then I'll be able to help you out. I think once people learn that every single Tuesday night at 7:30 is going to be my show and I get a little bit more things going on, they'll start tuning in a little bit more. John, if you missed it earlier, I got to show you this, man. We were taking a look at my my tower of rares here. And if you'll take a look, it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 Swedish Fish high. I was at 8 Swedish Fish high earlier, so that's about how many rare cards I still have to go through, and I think I have another 350 coming. That's going to pile on top of that eventually. That'll probably be this Monday coming up. I should be getting another 350 or 400 cards that I purchased, rare cards. So, anyways, this is how my measurement goes from now on. I'm measuring by Swedish Fish from now on. So if you hear me say 10 Swedish Fish, then I've reached my maximum limit. So, anyways, let's get back to it. Let's see, get over here. I'm a Swedish Fish, and for those of you, I'm not sure if it was you yesterday, Alan, but I was showing that my Canada Dry. That's about all. That, and I think what Arnold Palmer's half and half, lemonade and iced tea. Love that stuff. So, but it's got a bunch of sugar. All this has sugar in it, and I should probably avoid all the sugar. So, anyways, Bringer of the Green Dawn, guys. Look at that. Got that. Bringer of the Green Dawn. That's $1.50. That's going to go in. That is at the maximum minimal amount. So we're going to actually put some value on that. And the card is in pretty good shape. So we're going to go ahead and get some value on that there. Let's throw it off to the side. And we're good. And that was from Fifth Dawn, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the card. So let's see. All right, I've got Traveling Plague is next. 40-cent card, garbage. Then you got Sunscape Master, garbage. Man, bunch of garbage cards. I tell you what, actually, I say there's garbage cards, but I have had a ton of hits tonight. Ask Alan. Man, I've had quite a few hits already tonight, and I'm about halfway into 100 cards. And I've already got, I'll show you here in a second. This is Champions of Kamigawa, and it is a $2.18 card, so it's got a little bit of value. Looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and add it to our pull card game. So, hey, for those of you who are just joining me, man, I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, share the stream. Drop a line below. Say hi. Even if that's all you do, just say hi. That would be really cool. You don't have to do anything, but, it'd be really, conversations are so much better. So we're going to put that value on there, and then we're going to move on. Anyways, John, as I was saying, when you take a look at this, $147 out of about 50 or so cards so far. Actually, 65. There you go. We've scanned 65 cards. And this is why I'm actually streaming the scanning, because it makes it a little more entertaining for me. And there's so many old cards in here that it's going to be, that it's crazy. People love seeing the old cards. I'm going to be doing a vintage version of this, which is everything from Stormhold to beta. So for those of you who haven't seen too many betas, I'll be throwing those in their betas, unlimiteds, revised. I have a couple of alphas, but they're just lands, so I'm not even going to consider those. But anyways, I'll be doing this kind of same thing with nothing but rares. Well, I say nothing but rares, but vintage is all rare pretty much. So that's cool. So let's move on. Italia Samite Master. Let's see. Menacing Ogre. Garbage. Man, there's so much to do. yeah, you're right about that. Oh, this is a sucky card, but hey, look at that. It's worth $40. Let's see. Okay, so Divining Witch, 237. 237 right there. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape from Nemesis. So we'll put it in here. And when I say sucks, I'm talking about sucks in value. I mean, it may not suck as a card. So, anyways. You're making me laugh. That's so funny. Let's see. So let's put some value on that. This card sucks. You got my tickle bone going on right now. Yeah, I said tickle bone. That's crazy. So, put this over here. Let's get this all straightened up. Let's get back to it. Oh, let's get out of here. And let's see. Reaper. Come on, Reaper. Ebon Blade. Okay. Yep. Again, this card sucks. In value. Vitalizing Wind. 57 cents. Destructive Force, 47 cents. You know what's really, really cool about the older cards? They all have value. They're not 8 cents. They're not 2 cents. They're not 6 cents. They all have some kind of, they're like 25, 30, 40 cents and up. So that's what I really like about the old stuff. How you scan, I'm nothing. Yeah. So I'm the same way, especially when I'm just here doing it by myself. So there's Fickle Ifrit. Tower of Calamities. Wow, that's about 6 cards so far in a row. 7 cards. Ruby Leech. Oh, Empress Galena. Holy smokes. Let's make sure. Okay. Empress Galena, look at that. $20 card. $20 card right there in the middle of the mix. Empress Galena. Gain control of target legend or legendary permanent. Wow. Just for 2. That's crazy. Yeah, Strix. I've been buying a little bit more Strix recently. I'm also investing, oh, here's a little blemish down here, but I will go ahead and put this over here. Strixhaven's gone up, and believe it or not, I'm actually investing a little bit in Adventures of Forgotten Realms. I know that people think that the whole set really kind of sucks and all, but since it isn't selling well and it isn't going over so well, I'm telling you, down the road, it's going to blossom in value. It's one of those ones where nobody cares right now, and about 5 years down the line, everybody's going to want it. So it's crazy. It's going to be crazy good. So I've started getting into collecting that a little bit more. Let's see, my little stream the other day for only my pulls are over 250. That is awesome, man. Is that the same stream that I was on with you? That's really cool, man. Yep. So that goes a long way in being able to turn right back around and buy more product in order to do it some more. So that is really, really cool. I'm hoping. Let's take a look. I see a little bit of a blemishing on the bottom here. But I don't think it's, yeah, awesome, man. Well, hey, I'm happy that I was able to chip in and help you out, man. That is so awesome, dude. So look, it goes a long way in us supporting each other and being able to get these things done. So especially like right now, I got 3 people. So yeah, the archives are awesome. I also bought a box. I don't know what you guys think, but I bought a box of Hour of Devastation. I think it was $180. Maybe it might have been right at $200 for a 36 cards. So I got those. Let's see. Also got pulled a box of Modern Horizons 2. So as you can see, I'm putting them in my thing right here. So people will be able to pull these in my pull game, my card pull game. So invocations are going to be phenomenal. Yeah, I had a guy that kind of screwed me over. I thought I was purchasing like 10 invocations from him. They weren't the extremely valuable ones, but I was giving him $600 for what he did have, and he ended up not holding up to his end of the bargain. So I was kind of out $600, but that's such as life. Scammers are out there, man. But I've had nothing but good things. So I've gotten lots of good stuff. And I just, one time, man, that one time somebody can hit you for a big number, and then you're like, oh man, it kind of drags you down. But I'm hoping that this is going to turn it all around. So yeah, the impetus of the stream for Masterpiece Hunting. Absolutely. I'm going to do some more of those cubes soon. I loved doing those cubes because I had so many people show up and people hate it so much. So I think I'm going to start investing in nothing but cubes and doing cubes here soon. just to piss people off. So anyways, this is $1 card. It's going into the side stream. It is a Tempting Worm. It's all right. When Worm comes into play, each opponent may put number of artifact, creature, enchantment, and or lands from his or her hand into play. That is a phenomenal card. Holy smokes. Each opponent. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. I'm surprised that it has so little value. Interesting. Okay. So that will go off to the side. And let's move along. Disaster Radius. Can't say it's garbage, but it's garbage. 35 cents. False Cure. Oh, here's one of them black cards that are going to give me trouble. All right, there we go. False Cure. Meriden. Onslaught. $3.59. So there's your $3.50 card. It's in pretty good condition. The mana drop on that one was, let me see. Oh, yeah, it was the dollar card. That's right. It is 2 green and just any. So 2. When Tempting Worm comes into play, each opponent may put any number of artifact, creature, enchantment, and or land cards from his or her hand into play. You know when this is good? This is good to play when you got a hand full of cards and everybody else is out of cards. This is awesome. Hey, listen, I want to double check something here real quick. I'm going to have to scan it again. Scan it again. Let's see if I can hit it just right. All right, we're going to take it out. Yeah, isn't that crazy? 2 mana. You put anything you want into play pretty much. Okay, so it is still legal in Legacy and Commander. And if I hit here, it should give me, let me see, it should give me some more information on it. Okay, so it's legal in Legacy, Vintage, Penny, and Commander. Wow, that's pretty cool. That is an interesting card. There you go, Alan. Why don't you work that sucker into your Commander deck? That would be awesome getting 4 of those, huh? Tempting Worm comes in as a 5/5 for only 2 mana. And if you have a handful of cards and they're out of cards, you can throw everything down. That's crazy. I mean, that's the way I read it. You guys could read it somewhere. When Tempting Worm comes into play, each opponent may put any number of artifact, creature, enchantment, and or land cards from his or her hand into play. Wow. Could you imagine having something that gives you about 10 cards and then being able to lay them all down? That would be, oh my God, that would be so crazy. And then just doing that 4 times in a game at the right time, obviously. Wow. All right, so let me get out of there. I'm done wowing myself with it. So False Cure. What was that? $1? Oh no, wait a minute. The dollar card was this Tempting Worm. That's crazy. I'm gonna put that aside and actually post that online tonight into some of the different. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on a whole bunch of different things now. I'm getting more and more into it. I might even start doing TikToks. I'm going to be taking this thing to the next level when I get an opportunity. If I didn't have to work so dang much, I could probably, fit a little more time into it. But of course, I got family and everything else too. So I do dedicate a lot of my time to this. So it's crazy enough. We're all hoping for big things down the road. So. All right. So anyways, these things aren't that expensive. So I'm just going to leave them in here. I don't feel like looking for them. Actually, that one was $1 card. So I could probably, let's see, Tempting Worm. What was it? Yeah, that was Tempting Worm. And I scanned it twice. So let's get rid of 1. False Cure. Not even sure. So we'll scan it again. I know. Isn't it crazy, Alan? I do too. Here's the crazy thing about this. I love going back through these old cards and reading, when you start reading some of them, tell you what, it's like, holy smokes, how did I ever, okay, $3.59. That's right. I was going to put this as a $3.50 card. So let's make sure I only scanned it once so we can take a look at our total. Yeah, I've only got it once in here. Okay, cool. All right. So as you can, is this the one that had, no, this is in great condition. So yeah, looks like I'm doing all right. Let me 350 that. Put that up to the side. 350. 350. Well, I wish there were more people that like seeing the old cards too. Maybe that's what I'll do is I'll start telling people in my posts that. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I am still working with this guy on Fiverr about getting my intro and all that stuff done. It's taking forever, and I feel like the guy isn't really even here. Let me take a look real quick. See if he's even messaged me. Usually you get a message when I send you a message. Let's see. Right now, almost Christmas, many events. I see. No rush, bro. Yeah, I'm busy. Oh, that was from days ago. And then I asked him today, "Are you still working on my project?" And I haven't heard from him. Last seen 8 hours ago. He's probably sleeping. So we'll see what he says tomorrow and go from there. So, anyways, let's get back into it. I don't want to keep you guys all night long. My voice will becoming annoying after a while. Yeah, I may take you up on that. It's not a big deal to me as of right now. I'm still working a lot of things out. Heck, I had an issue where I can't get the music playing, along with me wearing a headset and listen and doing all this without a bunch of echoes. I don't know if you remember the echoes I was having. So apparently I'm back to no headset, no music at all. So I do believe that it's a much better experience when you have a little bit of music playing in the background, especially when I start doing the pool games. So I'm probably going to have to hire somebody who can come in here and show me how to do this properly. I just, like I said, I'm hitting too many roadblocks and all that stuff. And it's, having a job that you work 55 hours a week makes it a little difficult to sit in here and I don't want to spend all my time in here. I mean, this is easy enough. So, this is good for me for right now, just to kind of build my brand, I guess you could say. So, all right, so let's move on. Mind's Eye. Okay, let's see. That is not a battle bond. That is a Mirrodin, and that is a $9.29 card, guys. That is in pretty good shape. Let's see. Yeah, the few tweaks. I got the stuff out of the back. I don't have any more of the cords hanging. I actually have it all rolling down now. I've got I think I've gotten a little bit more clarity in my picture. I think I'm talking a little bit better. I don't like repeating myself, and sometimes I do, but I think I've gotten to the point where I'm not repeating myself as much as I normally would. So I think I'm doing all right. So, and I think it'll get better when I start doing the actual pull game. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I mean, it takes time to build your brand, and again, I'm gonna be every Tuesday at 7 or 7:30. And I'm thinking of doing Sundays as well. I don't know. I want to, I'm randomly doing some additional days. So as I think of things, I'm like, ooh, let's stream that. Let's see how that goes. The cubes went great. I mean, 13 people. That was phenomenal for me, being, one of the new guys in town. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyways, let's get some more cards into this pool. We put quite a few burners already. Some fire into the pool game. Look, if you take a look, we've got Empress Galena at $20, Minimo at 19, Crux Thumb at 17.74, Hunted Horror at 16.58, Necrogen Mists at 12.88, and then under that's 10. So we've gone through 81 cards so far, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above, and we're at $200 just about. So that's awesome. Yeah. Twiddler Tuesdays. Yep. That's why I got, I've just, today, you guys have become my Twiddlings. So I am the Twiddler. This is Twiddler's place. You guys are my Twiddlings. So moving forward, all you Twiddlings are going to be coming here to watch me. So that's my main brand. But yeah, we can do Twiddler Tuesday. I think I will. I think good. Yeah. All right. I hear you. So, yep, I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to get shirts made and everything else. So everybody's going to be like, holy crap, what's this Twiddler crap going on? It's going to be crazy. Tainted Pact. Look at that. That's out of Odyssey. That is a $14.47 card, $14.50 legal and legacy and commander. Let's take a look. It does look like it's got some blemishes. I see a couple right here. You could probably see them. But it's only those two and nothing on the back. You know what? I'm going to add this to the big dog. I'm going to get some merch going. I'm going to get some merch going at some point. Like I said, I've dumped a lot. Listen, I'm about to, I don't know if I've told anybody this, but I'm about to dump, I would say, maybe $1,000 or so into the two complete full foil and non-full foil sets of Secret Lair. Now, from what I'm hearing, Secret Lair, investment-wise, is the way to go. But I believe that getting that and unboxing it, that's going to draw people. I might actually get some draws from that. So, yeah, Tainted Pact. Yep. Remove the top card of your library from the game. You may put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card removed this way. Repeat this process until you put a card into your hand or you remove 2 cards with the same name, whichever comes first. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, it'll double, and I want to open some too. I want to show it, and then you can't reseal it, but I'll put it back in. It'll still be a complete set. So, I think that would be really cool. So, anyways, let me get back over here. Take a drink. My throat's getting a little dry. This is I'm going to call it my unsponsor because they're not actually sponsoring me. That's my undrink sponsor. And then here's my candy sponsor. Boom, baby. So let's take a Swedish Fish. So get some going on here. All right. Hollowborn Barghest. Hollowborn Barghest. That's crazy. Scrambleverse, 54 cents. Garbage. Another black card giving me problems. Instigator, yeah. This card is an instigator. Give me all kinds of problems. 46 cents. Garbage. I'm on a meat and cheese diet. It's killing me to watch you eat those. It's killing me to eat them. So I'm doing it for you guys, though. I'll probably only have 1 or 2. I actually bought these Swedish Fish specifically so I could actually measure my tower. I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool just to have some kind of prop? And that's my prop. So we'll do that. That's going to be my measurement stick moving forward is the number of Swedish fish it takes to climb my tower of rares. So, Imp's Mischief. Holy smokes, this is the best card I've pulled all night. Look at this, and it's in phenomenal condition. I see a tiny little divot up there. Nothing in the back here. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, so there we go. That's Planar Chaos, and that is a $25.50 card right now. Right now, that is a 25.5, and it is on the upswing, up 60 cents in the last week. So don't tell me there isn't value in some of these things, man. Anyways, 25.50, and we're going to put this into the pool game. So here we go. Add that, and guys, I got a lot of stuff going in the pool game tonight. That's finally we've hit some of Planar Cat. There's a lot of really, really good sets out there. There really was. And it just like over time, I think that maybe WotC just kind of said, hey, let's just pump out as much as we can, see how much money we can make, and didn't care. And then maybe over time finally got back into to making some decent product. Of course, it's kind of gone down here recently. All right, you need to quit scanning my Twiddle cards here. Let me move this one over. So, John, I was telling Alan, if you guys ever come across any Twiddle cards, send them to me. I'll take any Twiddle cards that you have. They're gonna be part of my game. So, another thing that I'm doing is I'm gonna be doing a "You've Been Twiddled" kind of thing too. So when I pull a fire card or something, that's when I will have twiddled somebody. So I'm basing everything around that twiddle name. So that's hopefully it'll be not as annoying as it probably could be. So Spellweaver Volute, 171. That is from Future Sight. It's got a little bit of value. It's in pretty decent shape. Let's see here. All right, yep. So let's put some value on that. That's $1.50 right there. That meets our minimum. That is our absolute minimum. And I will go through these again before I actually do the pull game. As I pull them, I'm going to pull probably around 400 cards to put in the pull game. So you had to tend the fire, yeah. Yeah, I understand, man. It's probably freezing cold up there. It was finally, and I hate to say this, finally about 80 degrees here in Florida today. So I don't know how you feel about that. It was about 59 this morning, and that to you is probably a hot day. But we had a couple of cold days. They damn sure weren't as cold as it could be up there in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin. All right, what do we got now? Electropotence, 41 cents. Garbage. Sprite Noble. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, you beautiful baby. Let's get you scanned in there. There you go. 69 cents. Oh, 69 cents. All right. Garbage. Warstorm Surge, 132. So that is $1 card. That will. Oh, in here. Get some value on that and put it in the side pot. Yeah. Oh, Atlanta, man, can't stand Atlanta. I don't know if you're from there or if you were just there for a little while. I cannot stand the traffic in Atlanta. Is horrible. I will never live in Atlanta. You know, I've always wanted to live in the sticks. My wife's a city girl, so I mean, she's a country girl that likes to live in the city area. So we're pretty close to downtown Jacksonville. So. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, 43 cents. Garbage. Distorting Wake. 55 cents. Garbage. Kasarigama. Kasari. It was like origama. Kasarigama. $2.68. This is $2.50. Take a look at it. Some pretty good. 11 miles of work. I don't have. Yeah, no. Can't do it. I cannot do it. It takes me 20 minutes to get to work, and I am 25 miles from my work. So I get on the highway. And let's see. So we are 250. 250. Somebody's sneaking in behind me. Somebody is sneaking in behind me. And they're gone. You work from home now, I'm guessing? Yeah. Oh man, I'll bet it is. Also gives you a little bit of an opportunity to do a lot of this on the side when you need or want to. Look at that, 10th edition, 311, Dreamborn Muse. When's the last time you've seen that? Man, it has been forever since I've seen that. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player puts the top 10 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of cards in his or her hand. Yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. That's good for a... we used to call decks burn decks when you would burn through somebody's... you would burn through their cards to run them out of cards. Because those were real popular back in the day. I don't know if they're popular today, but we used to love just running people out of cards in a heartbeat. That's how we would win games back in the... Either that or burning them with a red deck or something. So... It's got, yeah, $3.50 almost. Put $3 on it. 311. Sky Shroud Poacher. Oh, look at that. All right. There you go. $12.99. $13 right there. Yeah, Mildex. There you go. That's what they were called. I knew it had been a long time. This has got some damage to it. Not a lot. I mean, it's very light play. Gosh, I really hate to take a $13 card and put it aside, but I do the near. I guess that, I don't know. That's just. What do you guys think? Would this be card worth? Would you be okay? Paying $10 for a pull and winning a $13 card with this, with just a little bit of hairy tail on the top there. I mean, other than that, it's a really good card. I guess it wouldn't really devalue it too much. Somebody would probably still pay for that. They'll never pay that much for it, but anyways, I'm very skeptical. I try to put only the best into, but I hate to take some of them higher value card, $30, $40 cards and not put them in there when people could win them, you know? So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'd really appreciate it, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and put some value on this and put this aside. Yeah, it depends on the person. I'd hate for somebody, there's a the older stuff like vintage stormhold and back. A lot of my stuff that's going to be involved in the pull game does have some dings and all that stuff, but it's because, and I'm going to be telling you my disclaimer. My disclaimer is vintage cards are going to have, even if it's never been played, it's still going to have some slight imperfections in it, and you're bound to get something with a little bit of, light play look to it in the vintage realm. You might come across a couple that have never been touched, but it's rare. But this one isn't that rare. So, not that rare. Sorry. This one isn't that old. Let me see. It is, it's 2000. So it's right on the edge of, I forgot how old this is. It does, it does have a little bit of wear on the back of it too. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the side game. I don't want to dwell on it, but I do want to make sure I put only the best into the game. So, I'm hoping that I have enough of this in order to make several decks and be able to go, once a week with the pull game. To kind of explain it to you, since I've got two of you on here, and you guys will have, full knowledge of what's going on. But in my pull games, there'll be about 400 to 450 cards. About 200, if there's 400, about 250 of them will actually be cards. About 100 of them will be buyouts, and those buyouts will get you into at the end, we'll be doing, without saying the word, we'll say it's a waffle of a time. We'll be doing a pull game, basically, on the pull game. So I will put you in a little spinner, and then the first person that comes up will win like a $300 prize, like a couple of boosters, booster boxes, maybe, collectors or something. Hang on one second. Man, I had to sneeze. So anyways, and then there'll be a second prize that also wins. So I'll probably be giving away, I don't know, at the very end, probably $750 worth of stuff. I'd like to do a first, second, and third prize. So, first prize might be, a high value card. Sorry, not the first prize, third prize. High valued card, or maybe a booster box that's like $85 or $90 or something, right at $100, and then maybe $200 for second prize, and $350 for the top prize. So when I'm looking at some of these other people that are doing this kind of pull game, man, people are buying $100 worth of stuff, getting 4 or 5 different buyouts plus some decent cards, and then they're winning the pot, basically. So it's, man, I see people doing all kinds of stuff out there. So I am prepping for that. I'm getting it all ready. That's what this is all about right here, man. That's what this right here is all about, getting everything ready for that. So, and I'm giving you guys an opportunity to watch me kind of put it together, so you see what's actually going to be in it. So, garbage, Pale Moon. I remember that card. Elephant Resurgence. Well, apparently the elephants are coming back. So, all right, Mudhole. Man, I got lots of those in Florida here. There's mud holes everywhere here. So, Contested Cliffs. Pulse Mage Advocate. There's $1.35. That's $1.50. That is going to return three target cards in an opponent's graveyard to his or her hand. Return target creature card from your graveyard to play. That's a pretty cool card. That's a pretty cool card. It is going up in value. So actually, over the last, it's gone up a nickel over the last week. So we're gonna assume that it's gonna be on the upswing and put it in our pull game. Yeah. I'm gonna have a blast, man. I'm gonna, you know, and here's some of the things I'll show you. So I was saying 250 cards will be regular cards. 100 cards will be in the buyout, and then probably about 35 or 40 of the cards will be packs. So you'll win packs. You can pull a pack. It won't be out of here. I'll have one of those little pack things. So you get a pack, and they'll all be regular basic packs, you know, nowadays and all that stuff. But here is some other stuff that I'm going to be doing. So the Twiddle cards, as I pull the Twiddle cards, the last 10 cards, you'll be getting either one of these, which is, you know, your bundles. So you get a bundle, or, hell, I even got this one. How about this one for a bundle? Yeah, how about that? Wouldn't you like to win that one? So that's got, and these have 10 draft boosters in them, and much value. The ones nowadays are only 8. So you got that. Plus, some of the cards, and this is just averages, but anyways, I may or may not hold to all that. I've got more of these, so you could end up winning one of those power cubes for $10. So that's worth it. You know, 3 packs plus a couple of what you call it. And then I've got a bunch of these. Yeah. All right. Commander decks. So we'll be giving those away. And then I've got some smaller gifts and stuff. Some of these, you remember the Spell Mage books and stuff? Got some of those. So I got stuff like that. And then I've got kits. Not sure if you guys have ever seen one of these before, but this is an Ultra Pro. It's called an Ashtok Accessories Bundle, and it comes with a bunch of different stuff inside. It comes with a playmat. Yeah, it's probably a $40-$50 value. Life card, a card storage box that holds 700. I mean, this right here, and then a Pro 100 deck box, and then the playmat and everything. But it's a bunch of accessories. So I got lots of stuff to give away. So now all we have to do is build the brand. If we can build the brand, then we can be getting on. So that would be awesome. So anyways, I wanted to share it with you guys, since you guys tend to be the two that are my first two. John, you're my first. Alan, you're my second. You guys are going to be, you probably end up becoming my moderators and stuff like that if you want during my pool games and whatnot. So, the more we get into this, the better. John, I'm still working on putting together that page that I was talking about where we can share streams. This way, everybody can share their streams. If at all possible, when you get an opportunity, text me later. I want to go over with you a couple of thoughts that I had, and maybe get some of your thoughts on some different things. But if we can get that page going, then maybe we can drive. So, we'll have a bunch of people on there looking for streams, and then maybe they'll see our streams, and we can drive more business to our own, our own streams. So anyways, let me, got about 50 cards, maybe a little bit more left here. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Yeah, the bundles and fat packs, baby. So, like I said, as you can see, I've been investing quite a bit. So I've got your collector's packs too. Those are your bonuses. I've got your let's see, your draft boosters. And then I've got let's see if I can find any here. All right, here you go. And then we got your set boosters. So I've got a little bit of everything. And then hopefully over time, we can put enough stuff together to get a lot of everything to get it out and push it out to everybody. So I envision just sharing. That's my whole thing. I want to be able to share this stuff with everybody. So, all right, Bloodshot Cyclops 8th edition. Garbage. And then we got Morality Shift. There we go. There's another one. Man, we're pulling all kinds of fire. Look at that. That is a $3.50 card right there. Morality Shift. That's, oh, is that Juggernaut? Yeah. Oh, Judgment. Judgment, sorry. Exchange your graveyard and library, then shuffle your library. Nice. I forgot all about that card, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's take this. Let's put some value to it. Yeah, they do. I've done quite a few pack crackings, and I just haven't. I think I just haven't gotten enough. I've got about 200 followers on Instagram. I can't seem to get anybody on Instagram to come over here and watch anything. I'm even running a YouTube now, so I'm hoping YouTube. There's nobody. I don't know if anybody's looked at YouTube. That may have at some point, but nobody has said anything, and I don't see anything. I don't see anything in here, so. Not 100% sure. Just don't know, So we'll just have to see how things go. I think, as they go and go and go and do it more and more and more, maybe people will finally start to say, "Hey, let's check them out." Of course, that takes help from you guys too. So I met many good people on YouTube, people because of giveaways. Since I want to get my girlfriend. They're very expensive, so anything I can get her is always welcome, But I do support content creators that puts in effort in their work. Well, I'm trying and I'm learning, so hopefully I'll be able to put a lot more effort into it. So I want to be as entertaining as I am, giving away stuff too, because I know people like to be entertained, and that's why they watch a lot of this stuff. So once I get done with doing this stuff and I start doing those giveaways and stuff, I'm thinking about doing just a regular giveaway. I'm gonna get some stuff here around Christmas time, and maybe just do some giveaways. I know that'll build people that follow me, but I need to make sure that those people are actually coming and supporting as well, so that they, so that I can continue giving away stuff. So. I don't like the idea of Patreon or anything like that. Maybe down the road I might be able to do something like that. I really would like to, but there are so many people out there using Patreon and getting supporters and all that stuff that I feel like it just it would devalue anything that I do. So, maybe when I start doing the pull games, I could do something like, if you're a supporter, you can you get extra pulls if you buy a certain number of pulls, different things like that. So, let's put this off to the side and put this in my sidecar box. Okay, and then let's go on. Let's do Fleeting Image. This one is from 7th edition. It's been a while. With 7th edition. That's a nice card. I like the stuff on there. Let's see. Return Fleeting Image to its owner's hand. I guess that back in the day when everything was last in, first out. This was probably the easiest way to go. Oh, I'll put that back in my hand. So I know things have changed over time, and the way mechanics and all that stuff are run now. So that's crazy. So anyways, all right. So we're moving on to Spiritual Focus. Garbage. Steel Shaper Apprentice. Garbage. My gosh. And let's see. Let's scoot this back up that way. I would say Patreon does help bump the content, but I would think that I would have to have enough people actually following me and watching my videos from time to time in order to even consider having a Patreon account, But it is something that I'm going to certainly consider down the road. But as of right now, I just don't want to start off with one, I guess. I mean, yeah, it is a win, but I have to figure out, I don't want to be the same as every creator either. I don't want to have the same payout as everybody else. I mean, I guess if it's a win-win, then maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll get with you. Maybe, yeah, that's my whole thing. You have paid, you too. See, I guess maybe if I open them all up, I know people that have like 250 followers and paid followers on Facebook. So now that Facebook is doing it. So I guess I could open them all up and see who bites where. You know, as of right now, I don't have anybody really watching on YouTube, but I'm hoping down the line, maybe the YouTubes will get views, you know, over time, and maybe I can gain some Patreons that way. But I want to make sure that all of my pay structures are the same. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for him to boot some people out, and I would love to get into Rudy's because you can get draft boosters from him for $85. Now I can get them from 95 locally, which is still pretty good. $95 for a draft booster. I mean, that's what, $2.90 a pack or something like that. I got no problem with that. Yeah, exactly. So crazy. So Mahatma Gin, that is 10th edition, and that is not foil. There's not foil. Once I'm off. And the 10th edition is garbage. So let's get that over here. All right, let's see. Pentavus, 39. Yeah, and it's crazy too. I saw this video that Rudy put up the other day about people were thinking that he's cornering the market on everything and whatnot. And I'm like, there's no way. He's like 1%. People thought he was like 3 to 5% of the market share on everything just because he's got money and all that stuff. He's like, I don't pump. He put $250,000 into Adventures of the Forgotten Realm, and he's lost money on it. So it doesn't make sense to sink all that kind of. Now he's putting money on MetaZoo and Flesh and Blood and all those other things, which is a smart move in my opinion. It's kind of like not putting all your eggs in one basket. You got to spread it out. Even though Magic's probably your main dish, you know, you got to put a little bit over here in Yu-Gi-Oh. You got to put a little bit over here in Pokemon and a whole bunch of different, you know, because something may take off at some point. It's just like the Flesh and Blood. All the original stuff has skyrocketed to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But the problem with doing that is now nobody wants to buy it because it's just way too high. So now it's going to start coming back down a little bit. Which, I mean, you know, there's lots of things to come. So, which is a great thing, I think. But, you know, we'll just have to see where the hard gaming goes because a lot of it's going to digital, and a lot of people are afraid that hard gaming, you know, I guess you'd call it hard gaming, was going to go away. And I certainly hope it doesn't because I have a good time going out and meeting people, talking, doing things like this. You know, this is awesome. Looking at the old stuff. Look at that. Underworld Dreams. That is 8th edition. Is that 8th? Yep, that is 8th edition. It's only a $2 card, but look at that. That is awesome. That is really neat. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't take TCGs as an investment unless you're going to sit on it and let it, you know, for years. Kind of like a CD when you get into a CD. Whenever opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams does 1 damage to the mirror. Could you imagine? This is an enchantment. I wonder, can you have 4 of these out? Can you have 4 of these out and then make somebody pull cards? Could you imagine making them pull several cards at a time and just hitting them for like 8 and 12 damage and stuff like that every single time? It'd be done in a heartbeat. So anyways, this is a $2 card. We're going to go ahead and put this into, that's a really cool card in my opinion. So I am going to put some value on that. Let's mark over here and then let's write back on that one. On when you say on phone, what do you mean? Do you do a lot of your streaming on your phone, or do you have cameras that you use, John? Wild evocation is garbage. Galvanoth. And that is not even the right. Not dual Dexus Mirrored and Besieged. 41 cents garbage. Got a slew of texts. LOL, missed a little. Oh. Watch. Oh, when you're watching. Yeah. No, well, you know, when I get into doing things on my phone, I shut everything off so that I can just do that one thing. I know now I am an Android Samsung guy. So I don't know, you know, didn't you say you were Apple? I'm not 100% sure if I remember if you were Apple or not. But anyways, you know, it all depends on what kind of options that you have. Looks like Midnight Ritual just doesn't want to scan for me. Let me see. Sometimes you got to hold it and then turn your mouth. Yep, no, I'm not going to do it. All right, so let's type it in. That one's giving me a booger of a time. Midnight Ritual, add it, and we're looking at 39 cents anyways. That's 10th edition. Let's change that to Mercadian Masks. We're looking at 47 cents, and it's garbage. See, all that for a garbage card. We've had a lot. Ooh. Let's take a look at this. Mana Clash, 7th edition. Oh, come on. This thing doesn't want to scan anything right now. All right, let's see. There we go. 53 cents. No, it's garbage. Look at that. I was excited all about nothing. Jeez. Shape Sharer. Let's see. It's right. Okay, so we're looking at Lorwyn. 11.25 right here. Here's the fire. Here's some fire for you folks. 11.25. So $11 card. Changeling. This card is every creature type at all times. Target shapeshifter becomes a copy of target creature until your next turn. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, all right. Oh, nope. That gets a good one. Flip that around. $11 cards. I don't know if you guys remember Lorwyn. It was so long ago. I think that was the name of one of my girlfriends growing up, Lorwyn. So, no, I'm just kidding. I've never known a Lorwyn. And not exactly sure I want to know a Lorwyn. So, let's move on. Damping Matrix, 73 cents. Garbage. Kavu Mauler. Man, I've seen a lot of those in my time. Oh, we got a land here. Let's take a look at this land and see what we got going on here. Mutavault, 1344. I didn't even look over to see it. My gosh, hold on. You can take a look here. I got one little ding. It's got some stuff on it, but it doesn't. This one doesn't look too bad. This one doesn't look too bad. It's got a little white things there, one right there, but it doesn't look as bad as that other one looked, in my opinion. So I am going to go ahead and take this Morning Tide 1350 card and sleeve it up. I'll sleeve that bad boy up. We're going to actually put it into our stack over here. In my opinion, it's in better condition. Yeah, you know, sometimes I'm the same way. I was never really a big art fan or anything, but I don't know if you guys saw this post. I mean, I put it everywhere yesterday. So, but I pulled this card when I did the box, the cube break the other day, and I just love. Look at that. That is so cool. I mean, it's top to bottom. That is a phenomenal foil card. I mean, it's an uncommon. It's not worth much, but I think, in my opinion, that is the best looking card. Now I've started kind of paying attention a little bit more to the art and stuff like that. And I don't know if the art's because it looks a little bit more, you know, cartoonish, I guess you could say, or a little more Pokemon-ish. I don't know. I think that Pokemon's got really, really good artwork on a lot of their cards, and the foiling is phenomenal. I think Magic needs to take a lesson off of them and get some really good foiling going on. They need to figure it out. So, and I think that maybe those secret layers and stuff like that is probably the way to go when it comes to stuff like that. So, anyways, moving on. We're at 49 cents. I've only got about 30 cards left, and I'm done for the night, guys. So let's get these scanned up. There's $1. That's Adventures. So let's go ahead and add that to the list and put that in our side pot. It is not good enough for our... Yes, exactly. They need to make foils more rare. Even the ones that are common. If you make them rare enough, they're going to go up in value. I've seen foil commons and I've even seen foil rares that are less than the standard rare, just because people are just, or not people, but WotC is too greedy. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But anyways, 43 cents Civi's Valor, that is garbage. Mephitic Ooze, garbage. Tephroderm, garbage. Let's see. Mesa Enchantress. Make sure that is a 10. That is a 10. $1.78. So we are looking at a $1.50 card right here, right on the brink. We will add that. So Mesa Enchantress is in good shape. Whenever you cast an enchantment card, you can draw a card. So that is a way to pump up your hand if you need one for your deck. It looks like it's pretty much, yeah, exactly. Collector boosters are okay, but I'd be happier paying $15 for a pack with non-foil commons. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, right now you walk into your local game store, what are you paying? $25 for one pack? I mean, I have to go on and I have to buy the 12 packs for $180 in order to get them at $14, $15. But that makes it more worth it when I do the $20 pull here, because now people are getting a $25 pack, and I only paid $15 for it. So I'm trying to, the set booster idea, yeah, rare, yeah. The set boosters I do like. They are a little bit more in value. I mean, they're only $1 extra there, but again, when you buy them in cases and all, and I know everybody can't buy them in cases, and trust me, I've pushed my credit to the limit on some of this stuff, but it's not, it's all in the name of doing something bigger on the back end. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of this breaking open stuff. Here's $1 right here, Knight of New Alara. So I'm going to put that in the side pot. But anyways, as I bust things open, I can add them to the game, the pull game, which is the whole point. But if I do 10 packs and I only get, I don't know, 8 cards out of it, is it worth it? And a lot of times what I do is I break open a box, and when I break open that box, I actually I'll break open the box and I'll only crack half of them, and the other half I'll put up in here, because I need 425 cards in order to make this booster, this pack pull, call it a pack pull, go off without a hitch. Because that's where the big, because I've got, like I said, I've got the dark in here. Matter of fact, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll open up a pack, a random pack that I've gotten in from eBay and everything. Here, let me show you guys something real quick. If you'll look down here, I've got boxes and boxes and packs of all kinds of stuff that I have unopened still. If you think that this tower is this tower for nothing, all that down there, once I open it and stick it up there, guess what? Holy smokes. That thing's going to go to 15 high, 20 high. We're going to go crazy. So, all right. So let's get done with this. So this is $3.91. There's a $4 card. So I've got lots of stuff to share. I just need lots of people to watch, because I like to talk. I like to entertain. I like to show you guys this stuff. And pretty soon, I'm going to be giving some stuff away. And let me tell you, I'm going to do a box pull. My first box pull I'm going to do I'm going to do a much smaller pull with good packs. This is just for you guys to know for right now, but I'm going to do a smaller box. Instead of doing 450, ish cards, I'm probably going to do 200 cards, still do a side pot, and I'm going to do them for $5. I'm going to do the first one for my introduction at $5. So we'll do the first one. Hopefully we can get a whole bunch of people coming in. I'll be giving stuff away. We're going to have to share the snot out of everything. So it's gonna be crazy. And then during that game, that's when I plan on getting my subs, regardless of whether it's here or YouTube or wherever it is. So during those pull games is where it's actually gonna happen. So It's going to be fun. I mean, I know it's going to be fun. I just, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, there's so many things I want to do and get going and whatnot in order to help other people out. I mean, John, you can tell a tribute. I've already, supported John. I'm going to throw my support behind a couple of more people. I know that he was talking about with me. There's some people he knows that are, big Magic the Gathering guys and all that stuff, big names. Maybe we can get out there and help each other and really, really make this super cool. All right. So I'm getting low, getting a bunch of junk. Let's get all this junk out of the way. $1.56 epicenter. Here you go. It's in pretty good shape. Target player sacrifices a land. All players sacrifice all lands instead. Wow. Okay. Threshold. So, yep. I should have that page up and running tomorrow. I've just been so busy, both here and at work. Again, I probably do about 55 hours a week. Plus, I do this on the side, and when I'm not on here doing this and streaming, the only time I get the chance to actually go through the rares is when I'm streaming, because every other time I'm going through commons and uncommons. I've got boxes and boxes. So I showed you all the stuff down there, and I've got all this stuff back here, which is all boxed up that I've still got to unbox and go through, which is more commons and uncommons, because believe it or not, those are the things that actually have no love and sometimes have value. So you'd be surprised how many commons I've got. I've got several commons in here. Matter of fact, let me see if I've got one listed in here right quick. Vintage common. All right. I have one common card right here. One common card worth $34. Now, it might be worth a little bit more, a little bit less right now. But this is a common card. How often do you see a common card? Heuristic Study. You guys are probably very familiar with this card. But that is a $35 common card. And a lot of people don't realize that is a $35 common card. And guess what? When I buy collections, I find one or two sometimes in those collections. And that's just awesome. So anyway, so I've got that. I don't know, the card value may have gone up or down. I think I scanned that like a week ago. I know. Isn't that cool? So, and that is in that heuristic study. Guess what? It's in my pull game. So everything that I have is going into the pull game. As I pull things, you say it's so rare to find them, but it's a common card. I have bought collections, and there were 5 of those in the collection. Because people they look at a common card and throw it aside. They don't realize that there's value in it. It's so crazy. So, anyways, that's why I'm not afraid to buy some collections. Yeah, you lose out on some of it, but there's value in almost every card you buy or every collection that you buy. And people don't realize that they have value in it because they just pull out, crap. So, anyways, getting down to the nitty gritty. We go too long. Matter of fact, looks like I'm getting near 2 hours already on this stream. I'm trying to keep my streams at around 45 minutes, so I think I'm gonna have to start going down. I did 300 cards the other day, and it took me 2.5 hours. I did 150 cards today, and guess what? I'm almost at 2 hours. So that's what talking does for you. So $1.50. This is Rolling Stones. This is not taken after the famous classic rock band Rolling Stones. This is a wall that can attack, which I guess when you take a look at the Rolling Stones, they are probably an aged wall that could probably attack your ears with their music. So I don't know. I guess that's kind of the way you could look at it if you wanted to. So anyways, let's get this off the side here. Yeah, I get talking and holy smokes, I was having fun and doing stuff, and all of a sudden guess what? It's tomorrow already. You ever seen those videos where the guys pick it up and they start watching Twitter, and the next thing they do, there's a guy leaving work, and then the guy comes back into work the next morning, and they're still watching Twitter, and then the day passes, and they're leaving to go home already, and they're still watching Twitter, and they're like, holy crap, what happened to my day? So that's what happened to my wife when I introduced her to Twitter. Unfortunately, I got her stuck on Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter. I apologize. TikTok. TikTok. Holy smokes. Anyways, you know why I say holy smokes a lot? My grandfather said holy smokes. He said no sweat and holy smokes. And I guess I picked that up. That's pretty cool. I never realized until just now that I had a habit that I picked up from my grandfather. All right, I am out of Canada Dry, so guess what? That means I need to get done. I need to get done fast. Plagiarize, 49 cents garbage. Quest for Ula's Temple. Holy smokes. My God, every time I think I'm going to stop and I'm going to quit talking and all that stuff, I find something else really cool. That's a $15 card right there, guys. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put a quest counter on it. At the beginning of the end step, if there are 3 or more quest counters on Quest for Ula's Temple, you may put a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, Serpent creature card from your hand. Holy smokes, that's pretty cool. Man, awesome. All right, let's put this down. Put 15 on it. I like cards that complement other cards. That's what makes decks really cool. Yeah, age value. Absolutely. And this is from 2010 though, so it's really not too old. But anyways, it's 15. It's got a lot of value, and boom. So yeah, 2 hours did go by fast. So I'm almost done, guys. Let me get this, and then I'll pull one of them small packs real quick, and we'll take a look at it. It's been so long since I bought them. I bought them between 3 and 6 months ago. I haven't bought anything in a while because, you know, Christmas and all that other stuff is kind of taking up a chunk of my time. Now, again, I did buy 350 rares from somebody not too long ago, along with about 3,000 other cards. But that was for under $100, including shipping. I think it was $86, and it's a total of 3,700 cards with 350 rares. So that's my next collection coming in. But you know what? It's a big box. It'll probably go down here with the rest of the stuff. So I talked to the lady and asked her if she wanted me to, you know, shout her out on, on my stream. And she's like, no, I don't want you to do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess apparently I'm the only one buying your stuff then. I saw that she had a couple of sales, but, some people just don't want the notoriety, which I totally get. I understand. So I don't mind putting myself out there. So here's Blood Funnel. Non-creature spells you play cost 2 less to play. Whenever you play a non-creature spell, counter that spell unless you sacrifice a creature. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a good card. I'm surprised it doesn't have more value. But for $1.61, we're going to make that $1.50. And we're going to put it into our pull deck. So let's put that over there. Let's grab this. I think we're down to about maybe 8 cards. Baron Glory. That is so close to $1. I'm going to put it off to the side. We'll check that later. 49 cents. Whenever something's really close to $1, I check it against other sites too, because if it's over $1 on those sites, I actually consider it $1, and I add it to my side game. I don't add it into the main game. $1's too low, in my opinion. I've seen some guys do these pull games, and they've got like 60 cents cards in there, and I'm like, unless it's a really cool foil, why in the world would you have that in there? So here's Impending Disaster. During your upkeep, if there are 7 or more lands in play, sacrifice Impending Disaster and destroy all lands. So it's kind of like an Armageddon, really. So you remember that? And then there was Wrath of God. Oh my God, I loved playing that card back in the day. Wrath of God was one of my favorites. Destroy all creatures in play. So this has a lot of nicks and stuff in it, so I'm going to put it in the side game, even though it's $1.50. So let's get here. I used to have all them cards, man. It'd be so cool to have them back again. But like I said, there was a time in my life where I got rid of all my cards, and I was like, oh, well, I really don't need them anymore. I'm not going to do anything. And of course, I think once you play Magic, you always come back to Magic. It's weird. 302 Scourge of Kerr Ridges. That's Scourge card. Deals 2 damage to each creature without flying, and 6 damage to each other creature with flying. Holy smokes! Yeah, but that's a high cost right there too. So Yeah, board wipe OG. You said it. Can you imagine throwing an Armageddon down and then just wiping everything clean? It's crazy. So, Armageddon and then a Wrath of God. Yep. Let's start all over. And those are really good when you're burning people out of their cards. That's when I love doing that. They think they're going to attack you with everything they got. What is this? What is this? Oh, let's get rid of this. Up, go. Lay down. All right. So, folks, we are done. We are done with those. So, let's take a look at what we did. So, we've got, we went through, I figured it'd be 150. We got through 173. So, yeah, you don't quit Magic and take a break. Yeah, every time. And I got $354 worth of value. Now, you figure if I took that and I got half of that for these rares, I mean, I'm set. $175. I mean, you know I probably still wouldn't get that, but I'm just looking at it from a positive aspect, an uptick. But, it is what it is, man. And I've got 1,400 of them left, or 1,200, or whatever that stack is. I'm sorry, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3/4 Swedish fish left, is what I have. So, all right. So, John, do me a favor. Since you were first guy to really stick by me, I'm going to throw some stuff on the floor here. And I'm going to get you to pick one of these. And let's see what may or let's see that's pretty light. So let's get that. Look at that. I've got some, I'll do those another time. Those are repacks that I bought from a local gaming store. That one's pretty heavy, so we probably don't want to do that. Here we go. And looks like these are probably the smaller of everything that I've got. So if you don't mind, let's take a look at, oh, you know what? It's doing, the camera is doing its thing. So let's turn these sideways. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to count these. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tell me which one you want me to open up, and we'll open it up. So 1, 2, 3. This one right here. The little one. Somebody wants to get off tonight. And I don't mean that in a bad way. So, all right, let's put this back. We'll put these away real quick. All right. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, John, that might be a pack. And if it's a pack, I won't be ripping it open. I'm probably going to add it to the pull game. Yeah, good things, small packages. All right, well, let's take a look here. Let's I want to be careful with. Let me get my knife. Take a look here. Let me get my phone out of the way. Move stuff around. Get this over here. Let's get readjusted real quick. Get these rares that nobody will ever do anything with ever again. Then two. It's too late now. You already picked 3. I'm already there. I am already there. So we're going to take these rares and put them in the sorted rares box. All right, close that up. All right. Well, let's see what it is we got. They wrapped it up pretty good, so I'm not sure. Hell, I'm not sure where the dang opening is. So let's just pray to God. Go right here. Let's see. All right. I just don't want to cut anything in here that I shouldn't accidentally cut. Let me take a look. Let me take a look real quick. All right. Oh, there's a... Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. All right, feeling a little better now. Looks like I stripped it. You know how the bubble things come. I don't want to tear anything. So all right, let's see. First Aid Comics. Apparently, that's probably where. Let's see, Hyde Park Comics, Games, and Selling. There's their location, where to go. So if you guys are in the Chicago area, hey, go visit First Aid Comics. Apparently, they are open Monday, Tuesday through Saturday, and Sunday. So they're open all days of the week, and is what it is. All right. So oh, you know what it is? I can tell you what it is already. See this one right here? Strixhaven. The foil promo pack. How much you want to bet that's what this is? Can you see it? Same thing. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, no, it's a Theros. Theros Beyond Death Premium Promo Pack. So, and it looks like... Does not seem... Let's see. Okay, all right. I don't know. Let's see. No, that's not tampered with. Okay, good. Awesome. I know you're curious, but unfortunately, I have to add more packs to my pull game. So if you're curious, maybe down the road when you're ready, you can. I mean, I know this probably isn't going to be worth $20, but those should all be printed in the United States. I'm guessing you mean by us. Okay, so yep. So I've got that. So I am going to add this to the pull game, and when the time comes, I'm going to show everybody what all's in the pull game, and when I show everybody what's in the pull game, I'm hoping to God that they will see that the $20 value that they're getting will definitely be well worth it, because I've got several. There's Scars of Mirrodin. Look, I'll show you some of the stuff I've got. Some of this fire. That's why I got collector booster for Adventures of Forgotten Realms. Innistrad. I've got some Innistrad. Let's see. Innistrad. Time Spiral. New Phyrexia. Remember that one? New Phyrexia. Here's Scars of Mirrodin. Let's see what else I got in here real quick. There's draft boosters, Forgotten Realms, Strixhaven, card set boosters. I've got more Strixhaven promo packs. And then I've got, that's here. I've got some of the fire going on. Let's see. These back in here. All right, if you'll take a look here, I'm sure you guys have seen this in the past. I've got, there's Dark Ascension. I think that's got some pretty good value to it. This is another Time Spiral. I tried to put some more of the valuable ones up here. I got Modern Horizons 2, which you've seen a bunch of, and I got another Scars. But this Dark Ascension right here, and I've got, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was, I know I've got a Dark in there, and some other things, but there's going to be plenty of value in it. Trust me, you'll be able to get several $200 packs. So, but anyways, so we're going to take this Theros premium pack. Matter of fact, let's take a look here real quick. I would be very interested. Let's see. Let's try something here. Let's see if I can make this happen. So I've got Theros Beyond Death promo premium pack. All right, so the promo premium pack looks like, I don't know. I see them online. There's $22, $15. So they're getting up there in value. So, and then, like you said, there's probably some good fire in there. So looks like there's Labyrinth of Scophos Planeswalker stamp. It's $173 right now. So there's a good possibility for you. So, all right, cool. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been 2 hours. I'm sure you're tired. I'm tired. It's been fun. I should be back later this week. I'm probably going to do some of those vintage cards. We'll get into the vintage stuff. That would be really cool to see. So you'll see some really old stuff. Alan, thank you for joining and hanging out for the whole time, man. That was awesome of you. I'm going to try and make these shorter so they're a little more bearable. Maybe you can get some of those guys on your Discord or something to come on over and look out for that page. I'm going to put that page up. I'm going to start inviting people into it. Hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of people. This way people can see all kinds of streams and they can pick and choose different streams and stuff. So anyways, let's see. Matt Ellis, Joey Moss. Okay. Put up videos on Ikoria collector packs. Yep. You're absolutely right. I will. John, thank you for getting up here and chiming in with me, man. I really appreciate it, man. The banter was awesome. Sorry it took so long, but apparently we had